In this lecture, I'm going to unveil secret number 3, install better programs. Apps come from all over. There are numerous developers with different levels of experience and expertise, and so with that, some apps are bad, some are good, and some are great. And of course, I'm talking about how they run on your computer. Some perform really poorly and drag your computer system down, making it run slower and slower. Some are great and take up a little space and run really efficiently. As I just said, some run slowly, some run smoothly. Google Chrome is a great example of a web browser that runs really efficiently. It takes up very little space and it almost always runs quickly. A bad example would be Firefox. Firefox has been known to take up a lot of space and also leak memory. It's gotten better since Firefox 2.0, but still, some are good, some are great, and some are just plain bad. I'm going to show you how to use a tool in Windows to figure out if your applications are running smoothly or if you maybe should find a better alternative. The name of the tool we're going to learn is the Resource Monitor, and to find it, we're going to click the Start menu and type Resource. There it is. When it opens up, you will see every single process that our computer is running. I selected the CPU setting to show what portion of our CPU is actually being used. The CPU is the brain of your computer. I'm going to open up an app that I know takes up a lot of the CPU. I'm going to open up Internet Explorer and show you. Now, iExplore is the name of Internet Explorer. You can see that this is using half, almost more than half, of our CPU power. That's ridiculous. Let's compare that to Google Chrome. When Google Chrome opens up, we'll see how big of a difference it makes. Now granted, Chrome is using our CPU for sure, but it's only using 5% of it, 6% of it. You can see how much more efficient this is than Internet Explorer. What I like about Chrome is that it uses your CPU when it needs it, but it almost goes into a hibernate mode when it doesn't. Google Chrome is a far superior internet browser. The Resource Monitor is a great tool for checking how your apps perform and to see if maybe there's a performance hog that you need to uninstall. To find a good alternative, I'm going to show you a website called Alternative 2. If I go to Google, I'll search for it. Alternative 2. And right here, the first result, alternative2.com. This website helps you find great alternatives to the software that you use. Let's say we needed an alternative for Photoshop. If I scroll down, there are quite a few options that pop up. GIMP, I'm familiar with. Paint.net, MyPaint, Pixelmator, these are all apps that do some of the same things Photoshop does, and they may run a little faster. So if your computer can't handle a certain application, you can always use a great alternative found on this website. Now you know how to use Resource Monitor and Alternative2.net to help you find software that doesn't take up all of your CPU power.